Hi everyone, good afternoon. So, we're going to continue our XCOM to Twitch integration campaign. I made one small change to the channel points. And also for anyone who's like confused about the other campaign, the quote-unquote serious campaign, that is continued on YouTube. It has been continuing on YouTube in the like last week or two. So that's where you can find it. There's a playlist on the channel page and in the channel tab, in the playlist tab, so you can find the playlist there with everything listed under that. In fact, yesterday I was doing the Warlock Stronghold there. You know, with the Giga Warlock and the Giga Stronghold. Let's just say that took me all day. Just the mission alone, like actually doing the mission, took a total of 7 hours. And then I had some problems with the crash. And that also doesn't include like the squad setup and all that kinds of stuff. It was 7 hours of purely just doing the mission. Like just the actual mission was 7 hours. So yeah. There's that. Anyway, yeah. So the option to spawn Neonate Vipers will now spawn 3 of them instead of 1. So that's what I changed. That's the only change for now. Also, as mentioned in chat, I will be away from the 2nd to 6th June. So yeah, just so you guys know. Obviously that means no streams then. And I might actually stream like something other than XCOM sometime soon. I don't want to get too burned out on XCOM. Especially like running 2 campaigns simultaneously. Yeah. But I'm like terrible at deciding what to actually play. I do best when I focus on one game at a time. And like on one hand I like variety, but on the other hand I'm really bad at playing more than one game simultaneously. Anyway, we are now at force level 12. And okay, we don't have a mission here. Counter dark event, flood presence. Okay, we can start from that. There's an autopsy.
Word of your exploits spreads
Okay.
among the desperate masses of humanity, clinging to early
What's
semblance
this?
of hope.
Okay, 2 people will be back.
Will not save them from their
Let's finish these 3 events here. Also, Mantis training will be done in 11 hours. So let's finish all that, and then we'll do this transmitter mission. That seems reasonable.
Avenger plotting new course.
Yeah, I actually have so many games in my backlog that I would like to check out. And I've been saying this like for, I don't know, probably 4 years at this point, but I do actually want to do some backlog streams at some point. Because like the backlog is ever growing. And I'm never going to play some of these games if I don't stream them. Because I just don't have the time. Like outside of YouTube, Twitch, sleeping, eating, I just don't really have the time.
Covert action, but if we give them time to rest.
Alright, so Avatar project reduced by 1. Autopsy is done.
Research in remarkable time, Commander.
Okay, what next? Yeah, I could unlock the Occult Coalition weapons. We could just go directly for Plasma Rifle. That might be best. Then we can open some lockboxes. Yeah, let's not wait for the inspiration that might never come. We'll just do Plasma Rifle.
Priority.
Okay, so let's finish the training real quick. We still got 28 hours on this. That's negative trait removed. Okay, 4 hours. Give me something good. Was he a savant? I think he was a savant. Okay, was that a sound of retaliation? I think so. So, threat assessment, immunize, surgical precision. Okay, immunize is insanely good. Threat assessment is pretty good. Don't remember surgical precision, I need to check that. Let's check that real quick. What is that? Right here. Reduces aim penalties from cover by half. Oh yeah, that's a really good one. And now he has 97 aim at Captain. Okay, let's see who we're gonna send next. Okay. Bear is high rank, but he's a savant. So it will be much faster compared to, let's say, standard combat intelligence. Yeah, Clara would take 16 days, and Bear would take 13. What would he even need? Probably like health, to be honest. His assault. He also has some revival perks. He has revive, stabilize, heal. He doesn't really need mobility. His aim is fine for a shotgunner. So I think actually health. Health would be good. There's also Devilish. He's a savant as well. He really needs health. Okay, 6 health is like basically nothing. That's the lowest you can go at Captain. Like base 6 health as Captain, that's really bad. So let's just send him. And I mean, he's a savant, so he's a good candidate anyway. So health. Try to get more than 1, thanks. Okay. Yes, so we do have... No, that's not a retaliation, that's a supply mission. Okay, alright. Interesting. I think first I want to do the transmitter, and then we can do supplies. Because supplies are like purely optional, but I do want to counter the dark event. So let's do the dark event first, and then we'll do the supplies.
Commander, you should be aware. We're detecting law.
Yes, I'm aware.
in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
So, let's see now. Subway. Okay, then. Well... What do we bring here? Clip is still wounded for 11 days. Okay, this one looks like it's about to expire, like just now basically. So if I assume I could wait like an hour and it will go away. I don't really want to pass time anymore though. It passes on its own.
Well known to the people of this world, but I am
Let's wait until like 12.
nothing but false hope, Commander.
Okay, how's that? Yeah, right here, okay. This shouldn't be a super hard mission, so we could bring a mixed squad. Some of these people, like, without any bonds. Also, people with various forms of shredding, like Mad Judge has chip away, which is really good. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil much when I tell you. The mission I did yesterday, which is actually going to be next on YouTube, by the way. And it's gonna be in 2 parts, otherwise it would be like a 7-hour video with a single mission. But anyway, this was actually the key skill, that and Super Shred Shot. Because you probably saw already in the videos that the Warlock had like 10 or 11 armor. And there are only really 2 skills I'm aware of, maybe 3, that can shred that much armor or close to it in a single action. One of them is Chip Away, which scales based on your weapon tech, and the second one is Super Shred Shot, which expands all of your ammo and shreds the amount of armor based on how much ammo you expended. That's basically like the best two skills to shred that much quickly. So they were super helpful against him. But it was an interesting mission for sure. Also, fuck cyber discs. Just as a side note. Okay, so... yeah, let's get the Mad Judge, that's fine. Well, definitely... wait, do we need hacking here? Whoops. No, we don't. It's sabotage transmitter mission. Okay. Right, subway map could be a lot of different things. There are some pretty interesting replacements for subway maps. Oh yeah, let's get Roar actually. He does have combat rush. Sure. Aim is kind of low, but we'll manage. I think we'll do okay without a psionic here. Which chosen is this? It's not the warlock, is it? No, it's the assassin. Okay, so we don't have to worry about like mind control and shit. Alright. Wait, what is the assassin weak against? Skirmishers? Okay, not sure if I can bring a skirmisher here. I guess not. No, not really. Well, the tired one, I think I'll pass on that. We'll be fine. Okay, let's grab Lenny. And maybe one person higher rank. Anyone close to a promotion here? Clara's not like super far away. One thing I am like a little bit mad about yesterday's mission is that I did the entirety of like part 1 of the Stronghold. I already mentioned this on Discord. So I did the entirety of part 1, which took like 3 hours. I killed over 100 enemies. And then, when I used the teleporter to move on to part 2, the game fucking crashed. Not only that, every single save I had during part 1 also crashed. And not only that, the save I had directly before the mission on the Geoscape, like after I spent half hour on the squad setup or whatever, that also crashed. So I had to load like the last stable save and basically use console commands to bypass part 1 because I wasn't gonna do that like in 3 hours for the second time, which means I missed out on a lot of experience. So I'm a little bit salty about that part. Yeah, I was able to like make it work without crashing, but I did miss out on a lot of experience. Probably some loot too, I don't even remember what loot I got. No, I don't know what crashed it. There was like one very weird thing in that mission. I'm not gonna spoil that part. I thought it was Exalt, but it was actually like something Reshi did. I don't know if that was the cause of the crash. But yeah. Anyway, let's finish this squad. We need one more person. Somebody with like decent aim. Okay, Stanley is 11 experience away here. Okay. Fox 14 away. Okay, also more shredding. That'll do. Okay, that's fine. So, tracer rounds to max out his aim. What was this again? Kill zone. Oh yes, scramble rounds. Sure, we can use that. Does Dom have Banish? Oh yeah, he does. So this also has a superior expanded magazine. Alright. Here you go. That's the radiation pistol. I think that's fine. Okay, he's the only person with the pistol. I guess he can use that then. We also have this arc thrower here. Oh yeah, deal electrical damage to targets in a line, and a special arc thrower pulse causes a robotic foe to fight for you. Okay, yeah. That definitely sounds nice. Yeah, it can be hard to like keep up what gear I got in which campaign. I got a really good pistol in that other campaign, like a really good one, which which blinds enemies when you crit them. That's like insanely good, among other things, but that one's definitely big. Right, armor. Alright. Keep the rifle, that's fine. Experimental magazine. Yeah, Viper downs. What else? Let's grab a grenade launcher here instead. Maybe some extra shredding. And the flashbang. Alright. 2 medkits should be fine. Okay, the one thing I'm missing on the UI is information about who has some level of corrosion. Because as far as I'm aware, the only way to see that is over here. And that can be pretty important, because if they have a lot of corrosion, you might want to give them stainless plate. Otherwise, when they get hit again, they can get like the effect that will kill them instantly if you don't heal them up. Yeah, on the left, like right here, see? Growing corrosion. So Nate has growing corrosion, Dom has lesser corrosion. So it would be nice to see that info somewhere, like, where it would be a bit more convenient, easier to see. Because it can actually be pretty important if you're playing with Requiem. Especially if you're playing, like, a more challenging setup, let's just say. Yeah, so anyway. 11 health is not amazing, let's just give them stainless plate here. Flashbang. Barrel scanner might not hurt, actually. I think we got that, or do we not? Maybe we don't. Alright, let's make one then, that's fine. Here you go. Alright, what else? Who else can still use ammo? Right here. Okay, Viper rounds. Needle rounds. Oh wait, no, this already has ammo. We can switch, but there's no real need. Scramble gear. Okay, I think this is mostly fine. Actually, dark fog grenade. Okay, this looks fine. Can we make a grenade launcher Mark II? We can make a rocket launcher. We can make gauntlet. Apparently not the grenade launcher. I must be missing some autopsy. Even ordnance launcher. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I can't make one then. Never mind. So I guess that's it. 16 APs to spend. Holo targeting on a Reaper is not really that useful. Critical shots against a flanked target while in shadow will deal double critical damage. So that's nice, as long as you can actually crit. It's pretty hard to push it to 100. Kill zone can be nice. Ambush can be nice. I used it before. And we do have a superior expanded magazine now. So... with that said, like, there's also Kill Zone, but Kill Zone is way more expensive to pick up. Like, way more expensive. The biggest difference is that you have to use ambush while you're concealed, but homing mine is universally useful, because you can guarantee a hit on an enemy, on top of the mine also blowing up. So I'll take homing mine actually. Homing mine is really good. Okay, I think that's it then. Do we have any PCSs? Not a whole lot of them. Plus 8 defense. Emergency life support. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll pass. I guess defense might be okay. Fox has none. And he's a wrecker. Alright, let's use defense here. And that's that. Alright, let's go. So, like I mentioned at the start, the option to spawn neonate vipers, which is like the why did it have to be snakes one,
Ranger deployed.
that will now spawn 3 neonate vipers instead of 1.
Our readings indicate that Advent just powered up some kind of psionic transmitter in this area. And if they're assuming no one knows about it yet...
Just don't fill the entire map with them.
We can take it down quickly. Advent's operations across...
Surely chat will be responsible, right?
Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary...
There's the objective.
Our intel suggests destroying...
Yeah, everyone's favorite map type. Is this the train map?
Their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
No. I don't think it is.
As you order, Commander.
Okay, let's go. Anyone home? Okay, no, it's not the train. Let's stick to the left side. Yeah, neonate vipers are like very weak, but they also don't leave any corpses, which is why I made it spawn 3 of them, not 1.
Okay.
They can still be annoying. Alright, here's a group.
To the sectoids first encountered during the invasion. Their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever. With an even
They also don't give headshots,
potential.
like the Lost, for example.
Moving as ordered. I had the objective.
Alright. Flood the tank form, right? More flood. Okay, let's just get a little bit closer here.
Moving.
We can set up on the high ground.
Roger.
Also, Sid is literally one experience away from a promotion here.
Okay, bin unterwegs.
Okay, full cover. That'll do.
Overwatch.
Yeah, Overwatch. Hey, Greg. Yeah, sometimes they say the intro again when they see like an enemy variant that they haven't seen before. But sometimes they say it even if they did. It's kind of weird. It's a bit junky sometimes. Or maybe Bradford is just forgetful in his old age. Okay, I mean, I could still just wait one turn and let them fight a little bit. Meanwhile, we can just use steady weapon. Not sure why I have it twice, but alright. So arc lance, yeah, that's actually pretty damn good. And not sure if this is subject to chance to hit or guaranteed hit. I guess we'll find out later. Alright, let's just chill for one more turn here. We can move a little bit closer. Get steady weapon up. Okay. At least now, their intro animation will not be longer than their entire lifespan. Hopefully. Imagine how old Bradford is gonna be in XCOM 3. Because surely they will have him in XCOM 3. If we ever get XCOM 3, but it doesn't have Bradford, then XCOM is dead to me.
I'll comply for now.
I don't care in what capacity he's in there, but he has to be in it. If he's not in it, it's not XCOM 3. It's some kind of fake XCOM, basically. Nice. One thing I would like to try doing in the future is actually modifying some of the enemies to create a new variant just for the purpose of channel points. But I guess that's a bit more complicated to do. Okay, well, I mean, I don't even have to engage them yet. They're just gonna fight the Lost. At least for now, while we watch. Wait, can we remote start something? Not really. So, I mean, let's just wait one more turn. Yep.
Verstanden. Halte Position.
Yeah, you guys don't mind us. We're just watching the show. Yeah, the brute might actually kill the medic. With that said, we don't want Chrysalis to start spawning cocoons and shit. So if that happens, I'm definitely moving in. Might be just moving on the next turn.
Physical exertion out point.
Okay. Wait, what? He hit his own guy, nice. Thanks for your cooperation. Okay, now we can definitely engage. He blew up most of the recover. Silly mech. Okay, Hive Chrysalids are coming. Yeah, now we should definitely engage. Yeah, we don't want to wait for the Hive to take over the entire map.
The time for hiding is over.
Yeah, shoot the shitlings, thanks. We need some explosives. Okay, I think there are 2 tank forms. Oh yeah, by the way, the Neonite Vipers can still strangle people. So they can still be pretty dangerous in that sense if you just totally ignore them. And they also don't leave corpses, so I like them for this purpose in that sense.
They're bringing in reinforcements.
Okay, even more. Okay, okay.
The target is marked.
That's like 6 total now. Well, the timer doesn't run until we give up concealment. That's how it generally always works. Alright, yeah, let's not wait any longer here. We need to kill these shitlings. We don't have a rocket. That might be the best way to open here.
Looks like they called
That's
in
what
some
I'm
friends.
thinking. If only they were just a tiny little bit closer. Let's check Sid here. We don't have an autoloader, but we can get some kills. Okay, that's a kill right there.
4 of them coming in.
That's also a kill right there. No, he doesn't have like death from above and shit. I'm just saying it's a kill. Do we have like any other form of AoE? We don't have this arc lance thing. So I guess I could use that? Okay, let's test that. Just don't hit our own guy. This won't actually kill anything. Well, okay, it might, because it's only showing the low-end damage, which is 3. Okay, let's use it. Okay, could have been better, so it can miss. That's good to know for the future. Okay, nice.
They only hit the armor.
Now, let's see. Still got that rocket, but I'd like to move a bit closer. If we move past the doorway, we'll trigger more stuff on the left. So, let's go like here-ish. I would prefer full cover right here.
4 of them coming in.
Okay, full cover. I might just keep the rocket for now. Although it's not a bad use of a rocket, I guess. It will blow up the wall, which I might not want to do, actually. Because that might trigger more enemies. So let's maybe not do that. Wait, can we use remote start now and make it useful? Okay, kind of. This will also blow up the wall. But that might be worth doing. That's 12 damage. That is pretty good. And I could still throw a homing mine, but let's maybe save that. We can, however, throw a claymore. Okay, yeah, this is definitely worth it. Maybe a bit of an overkill with the claymore, but I will basically delete everything over here with one guy. So, yeah, I can't say no to that. Okay, that's too good not to do. Let's go.
Our world is dangerous.
There you go, nice. So that clears this entire group. And then we have a bunch of stuff in the back. So, let's see now. 13 to 16. That might actually work on the spark. Let's try that.
Getting weaker by the moment.
Okay, not quite.
Hard target, minimal damage.
Yeah, there's the list. Alright. I'm a bit too far away for the rocket here. Actually, no, I'm not. Okay, what the heck? Let's just use the rocket. When in doubt, use more explosives.
Target's clear.
There's no problem in XCOM that cannot be solved with more explosives. Okay, and that gives us combat rush. And we can still kill the sectoid. Maybe we can keep concealment. That would be nice. Yeah, I think we can. We should be able to.
Bin unterwegs.
Maybe I can kill that flood on the left, although I have no real need to do that. Still, it's 100, let's just kill it.
Das war's für dich.
And we cleared everything. Nice.
Feind ausgeschaltet.
That's what I like to see. And we even kept concealment on Mad Judge. We got the battle scanner. Let's actually throw the battle scanner, see if there's anything like over here. Okay, yep, there's a Raptor Commando in the back. Wait, what's this? Okay, the Chosen. So the assassin.
So many have already fallen.
Right, so takes additional damage from 3 or more attacks in a single turn.
Work is never done.
Heads up out there. It's the Elder's assassin, and she's moving into the AO.
Alright then.
Hier sind Advent-Truppen.
We still got some Hive Chrysalids out there. Oh hey, it's Shrimploaf as Biofaceless.
You will never hide from me.
Okay, Chrysalid.
I'm busted.
Yeah, so much for that concealment, I guess. The Chrysalid revealed me. A bit unfortunate. But alright. Yeah, here's a Chrysalid from the Hive. That guy got disoriented. Alright. Okay, we got ourselves a turret. And a bot. I can shoot the node with the turret. Let's shoot the Chrysalid though. That's a bit more important. Just a little bit. Alright then. So, Arc Cutter. Also Hydrolator for some freezes. Okay, 100%. That's a nice shot. Okay, let's shoot that guy. Nice, poisoned.
Hit the armor.
Alright. %? Okay, bro.
Schwacher Treffer.
Okay, graze. So I'll need 2 more attacks to kill that Chrysalid. Okay. Well then. Let's move a little bit closer. We do also have a flashbang, but no real need for that right now.
Here I come.
We can stun, but nah, just kill it. Oh yeah, we don't have this flood tank form. That's a lot of health. Hey TNT, thanks for the 49-month resub. Appreciate it. Okay, dummy's still concealed. Let's keep it that way. We got some high ground in here as well. That might come in handy. So...
I am at your service. I have sight beyond vision.
Okay. 100. You don't have silent killer, right? Yes, you do. Just making sure. And by the way, if or when they make XCOM 3, I also really hope they use Valen, like in some capacity. She was a pretty interesting character. It doesn't really make any sense that she didn't really make an appearance in XCOM 2, other than like some indirect mentions. They should do something with her. Make her the bad guy. Like, she's well positioned to be the bad guy at this point. Right, let's just kill this trooper. Time travel, XCOM 3 confirmed. Yeah, maybe. Maybe all of XCOM 2 was also a simulation. Reuse the same exact story they used for XCOM 2. Oh look, like this was still a simulation. This was just like another layer of simulation. And like this is actually the reality. We've rescued you yet again. Yep.
I can handle that.
Yeah, I guess I'll just start shooting at that tank. Fine. And that missed terribly. Okay, dude. Not too impressed with that one.
I go where you tell me. No place for you to go now.
Oh, Nemesis Pursuer, alright. Good to know. Do we have any more shots? Not really, well, kind of. This won't do a ton of damage. I think we're better off just shooting the nodes. Probably not needed, but yeah. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for now. I mean, I would like to see her not working for the aliens, but also not working for XCOM. Just kind of go rogue. Which is sort of what she already did, like with the rulers and shit. But that's what I would like to see.
Strange.
The shadows fail us.
Just make her pursue her own agenda.
I can't keep with her.
Oh yeah, the assassin is here. Right, right. Wait, Dom was still concealed, no? He was literally concealed, so what happened there?
Soldier was so eager to share that
I was looking at the chat. I'm not even sure what happened there.
I do.
But he was literally concealed. Did he just hit him despite him being concealed? Okay, okay.
Planet has become a haven for all sorts.
Oh, he got revealed by one of the Lost? Okay. His cover was destroyed by Bot's flamethrower Overwatch? Oh, okay, yeah, the flamethrower Overwatch. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, that's really unfortunate, yeah. That's the risk of using Overwatch with any kind of AoE. And are you serious right now? Okay. Yeah, the tanks are pretty annoying because they can knock you out. Kind of like the stun lancers, but with way more health. Okay, well, it's a good thing we got a roar with the medkit right next to him. But Dom is also going to need some healing. Get up. There's work to do, you slacker. Okay, well, I can conceal back up. That might be best. Yeah, that's probably best when we're at 2 HP. What can we even kill right now? Probably no point wasting our ammo on that tank right now. I got more important things to do. Yeah. Wait, what's health highs? It's like a lifesteal. Interesting. Not that I need it right now. Okay, there's no way I can get the assassin over here right now. So I'm gonna have to ignore her. At least for now. Can we set up on this side? Is that safe? I can't tell like what's currently active. Other than the obvious. Well, this guy is active. But currently disoriented. So it should be fine to move in kind of like this. What about the bot? Oh yeah, first let's use the turret, because the turret can't move anyway. I don't want to kill that faceless. Yeah, free hugs over here. But we got a better chance to hit the tank. Alright, let's shoot the tank. Right. Well, I don't have hydrolator, so I could try to freeze it. I think we could use arc cutter on the assassin. No. I'm one tile out of range to use arc cutter on the assassin. I would have to use something explosive to blow up this box. And then we would be in range. Not sure if that's gonna happen though. We can grapple to high ground. Maybe away from the assassin, to be honest. Like, I don't know, here-ish. And also spread out a little. So... okay. So wait, why can I not use Banish? This has been bugged for a while. It worked in the past. But I don't know why it's not working now. It didn't work the last stream either. So I don't know how to fix this. But it's a wasted perk, effectively, because it does nothing for me. Which is really annoying. So, hold on. Yeah, hold on. This is kind of tough. Okay, precision shot is decent damage. Alright, let's just shoot the faceless here. With precision shot. Oh, you're right, his hair is floating. What the heck? There's Major. Oh, that's kind of hilarious. Okay, now that is actually hilarious. That is really funny. I didn't see that one before. That is really funny. Okay, I can shoot the tank twice if I don't move. I kind of need to kill it, otherwise somebody else might also get knocked out. And I really don't want that. It's just a lot of actions to waste to kill it. But oh well. Okay, we need 7 more. This should be enough. In theory. I assume the assassin will attack us, so I wanted to spread out at least a little bit. To not get half of our squad dazed. Okay, got it. Then we can overwatch. Kill this thing. Yeah, it will explode, but it's better if it explodes over here than right next to me.
You know, that was good.
Okay. So I could heal myself with the triage, but maybe that's not really needed right now.
Locked and loaded.
Yeah, not much I can do about the assassin right now. I could move in this general direction. But that's about it. I don't think I wanted to use Overwatch anymore with this thing. Yeah, we almost lost the Reaper because of that. That was not great. Let's just conceal.
In the shadows.
I'll feel safer that way.
I am trusting you. You can never escape.
Okay, we still have the Reapers. Alright. And there's one more tank form over here. We need to kill her. There's this thing still.
The target is marked.
I drift beyond perception.
Okay, okay. We do have a battle scanner,
These wanderers are even worse
so
off
maybe
than
we
the
can use that to find her.
You will never hide.
If we guess roughly where she is.
Come on, focus. We are no.
Oh, come on! Seriously? Dom got revealed by the Lost again? Are you shitting me right now? Are you shitting me right now? And I have to run right past him in order for that to happen. Yeah, so much for staying concealed. I guess that won't be happening anymore. At least he didn't die. He could still get targeted by the hive. Okay. Yeah, now I kind of need to heal him. He can heal himself. Okay, so we need to guess where the assassin is. She was here, but that does not mean that that's roughly where she is now. Like, there's zero guarantee. Let's try in this area. Nope. Okay, I guess we'll just move on. I'm not gonna stay here and wait. Let's see if we can hit this. Okay, now I can't target him all of a sudden. Probably destroyed his cover, so he moved. Alright, let's move. I'm not gonna just sit and wait here. Would have been nice to have more cover around here.
Seems doable.
Maybe we'll stick to left side. Okay, knock out one enemy. A Paladin Fireburster, nice.
Well, how about that?
Right, let's Overwatch. Who has a medkit? Other than Roar? A Mad Judge can actually heal. Right? Yes, he can. Healing touch. Okay. Who else had the medkit? Okay, I thought somebody else also had the medkit, but maybe not. Alright, let's just go left then. Nowhere is really 100% safe because we don't know where the assassin is. So it might be best to just heal up. With triage. I don't like it, but yeah, I don't want to lose my Reaper. That would be pretty bad. Okay, let's just use triage. It's fine. 11 health is way better than 3. Still Overwatch. She doesn't have Shadow Step or anything like that, so Overwatch will work.
Es kann losgehen. Gebe
I
Feuerschutz.
assume she will attack right now, basically. I'm not using Overwatch on the bot. Absolutely not. We can mark target.
Good to go. Scanning.
Okay, I think we're sufficiently spread out.
It's killing time. Digging in.
Maybe a bit too much even.
For this very purpose.
So, where is she?
Go.
Okay, this thing just keeps missing. Okay, there she is. So she had to be just outside of my battle scanner range. Let's see if she stays there. Did she even daze anyone? Apparently not.
I wouldn't have thought that an even lesser form of human.
Okay, we can probably do some damage over there. I can definitely use Arc Cutter to shred her armor. Did you use alternative mod launcher? Because that's basically 100% mandatory. If you didn't, then that's why. Right, this is still Overwatch.
Not too shabby. Could use some ammo over here.
Alright, reload.
Back online. Looks like they called in backup.
The time for hiding is over.
Do you have all the required DLCs? You need not just War of the Chosen, but also Shen's Last Gift, Alien Hunters, and the Tactical Legacy Pack.
Adjusting aim.
Your soldiers will die today, Commander.
The whole collection is actually on sale pretty regularly for like 95% off. But there are two of them on Steam. One is like a bigger one, where you don't need half of the stuff in there. And there's a smaller one, just with like the actual content DLCs for XCOM 2. So if anyone doesn't have them, you can get them on a sale for like a few bucks, basically. Okay, well, first let's use the turrets. Alright. I probably can't kill her on this turn, but we can at least start doing some damage. So, okay, definitely Arc Cutter. Let's use that. That will also rapture her. I'm a little bit out of position with most people. Yeah, I don't have a snapshot, do I? No. And there's no target at the moment, unfortunately. Can anyone actually flank? Yes, kind of. Yes. It's not like super safe, but it's good damage. Not 51 damage, but good damage. Shoot the shitling. Oh, we destroyed the cover, nice. Okay, that will make it much easier. I still probably can't kill her on this turn though. But that definitely makes it easier. Now Fox can shoot twice. Yeah, we really need to hit. The problem is that every time I miss, she will generate shielding, but she also has a low profile, which increases her defense after the first attack of every turn. So this is kind of annoying if we get unlucky and get a streak of misses. Because, like, this shielding will just keep generating. Okay, that's a good one.
The pain will only strengthen my focus.
But yeah, that's a pretty annoying combo, because you can get like just a shit ton of shielding eventually. Ask me how I know. Okay. Right, we can get holo targeting with a roar. Should have done that first.
Whatever you say.
Definitely gonna do that. Don't think we have that many shots left, but we have a few. Yeah, this is probably going to miss, but it will give us holo targeting. Oh, there we go, nice.
I won't be slowed by your
Okay. Man, I'm really annoyed Banish doesn't work. Like, why the heck is Banish not working? I want my points back. Because I invested points into that shit. And now I can't even use it. Okay, well, I guess we'll use Deadeye then. Sadly, I can't get high ground. It's actually, I kind of can. Okay, I can. No, this is like on the other side of the wall. Low ground it is. Yeah, shame Sid can't take the shot.
Seems doable.
Yeah, he doesn't have snapshot. I do have acid grenade, but that would hit my own bot. Mad Judge, okay, 84%. Alright, let's go.
Sure thing.
91%. Alright, don't miss this one. Nice. Okay, okay. We have a chance to kill her. It depends on whether I hit or not.
I have sight beyond.
That's like stating the obvious, but if I miss, she will get even more shielding. So, okay, this is 100. Okay, this is probably gonna kill her.
When it hits hard.
There you go, got it. Okay, she won't be a problem anymore, not in this mission at least.
And now you leave me no choice but to flee once again.
I'm sure we'll see them again, but that chosen sure wasn't expecting the fight we put up today, Commander.
Okay, I don't think I can stay up here because I'm not gonna have line of sight if I do. We need to move on.
Finally.
Still need to actually finish this mission.
On Overwatch.
But the annoying part is probably done. Hey Soulswe, that's a big emote. But yeah, for troubleshooting, a bunch of us are in my Discord in the XCOM channel, so we can probably help you out there.
You can't handle me.
There is a chance it's something really obvious, but, you know, like without screenshots and stuff, it's hard to tell. Alright, let's move on. Not a whole lot of cover over here in the middle. Okay, these guys are still here, but they mostly killed each other. Yeah, they actually mostly killed each other. Which is fine by me.
No problem, boss.
And this floating hair is really hilarious. Funniest thing I've seen in a while. Definitely funnier than a floating cape.
On my way.
Yeah, floating cape has nothing on this shit. Alright, let's conceal here really quick. To scout ahead. Oh yeah, like if you press start and then nothing happens for a while, that's normal. Don't assume something is broken if you just like press launch and then nothing happens for 2 minutes. That's completely normal. Depending on your PC, it can take that long to load. Even on mine, it takes a while to load. And I literally just built mine 3 months ago. So... yeah, that is normal.
No problem, boss.
Alright, 30%, that's pretty low. Just Overwatch then. Yeah, I wanted to finish over this Nemesis guy, but I don't think I can do that right now. Nope. Hey, we can kill Zone from over here. Wait, he doesn't have squad sight though, so... this is gonna be too far away. So, anyone know why Banish might not be working, and if there's anything I can do to fix it? You know, kind of like with the vests that are fixed now. Because it's kind of annoying. You know, it's one of the most signature skills of the Reaper, and it's not working. Did I get it from conditioning? Yes, I think so. Yes, I'm pretty sure I got it from conditioning. Is that why? I'm guessing that's why then. Is there a way to fix it, or is it just gonna be bugged forever? Probably doesn't bind it to correct slot. $3:15 AM. Hey, I'm often still up at 3 AM. Although I generally don't stream at that time. But I did a few times in the past.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's move on. We're almost at the objective. There's still at least one pod in the back. Yeah, run here. No, this guy is knocked out actually, so maybe this is it?
Back in.
Okay, well, we still have 9 turns, so there's literally no reason to rush this at this point. We might as well play it safe.
Let's move already. Got it covered. I can handle that.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not quite 50 myself yet, I still got a few years to go. But sadly, I'm slowly getting closer.
Maintaining position. They gave me some tea.
45 as of earlier this year, if anyone's wondering.
I don't see you running anywhere.
Reapers are always vigilant.
I'm tactically innovative.
Okay, here comes the tank.
I take responsibility.
And I feel exactly the same way I did 10 or 20 years ago, I just get more tired more quickly. Other than that, there isn't really a difference.
They've got eyes on me.
Alright, let's grab the objective.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure there's still one more pod, but maybe not.
The X4 charges are
I
active.
do want the
Aliens are
corpses
still
from
working
this,
to
so we
isolate the
do want to kill everything.
Eliminate any remaining hostiles before they cut it off.
Alright, well, I guess we'll kill this thing. Maybe not with the turret. Experience, anyone?
Come.
Yeah, this floating hair cracks me up so much.
I'm out of firepower over here. Green to go.
Alright, Overwatch. I still think there might be another pod.
Re-up, reload.
This is Force level 12 right now.
Scanning.
Guard duty it is. Waiting for my next turn.
Yeah, I think there's still something out there. Alright, let's find out. Oh, there might be some weird enemy in the corner. Trying to attack the faction anchor. Okay, yeah, there is a pod all the way in the back, hugging the zone wall. Okay, literally all the way in the back. Weather is knocked out though, so not much of a pod anymore. Okay, I mean, that's fine. This should be the last enemy now.
Missed the target.
I think. Probably. Let's see if we can kill him. Probably not on this turn. Yeah, probably not. Well, especially when he's in the back, behind the full cover. Nice camera action.
Bin auf dem Weg.
Alright, just reload then. We still got the meme bot.
Keep up. On it. I can handle that.
Okay, good enough.
Stand put. Roger.
I stood still for 20 years. I suppose I can handle this.
Yeah, you're still alive. Really? He jumped to the other side of the map? What is he even doing over there? What? Hey Marbozir, thanks for a 28-month resub. Appreciate it. Yeah, what the heck is he doing over there? Okay, dude. And I'm again. Wait. This should be in range. Probably because I can't see him. But this looks like he's in range for Arc Cutter.
Yes, waste your efforts on the
I guess he just wanted to jump away and overwatch. Okay, there you go. So, Arc Cutter. That will freeze him.
Do you see them attacking me?
Okay, no, I don't see them attacking you. What are you even on about? Who's attacking you?
Finally.
It's other way around.
Get it
Okay, can we
together.
kill this guy already?
Solid copy.
Probably on the next turn, because I'm mostly out of range.
I'll be swift.
Yup,
I know where you are.
we are all out of range, unfortunately.
Bestätigt. Running.
Okay, let's finish this. Holo targeting. And let's finish him off.
Position.
Wait, what? Why can you not shoot from here? Wait, how do you not have line of sight from here? That makes no sense, but okay, whatever, bro. That actually makes no sense. Okay, alright, whatever. Somebody else will do it.
Heading out.
What the heck? Okay, why on earth can I not target him here? That's weird.
They've chosen me.
Is it because he's shrunk? Is that what's happening? I still can't target him, what the heck? What the heck is happening? Why can I not target him here? What? That's just extremely bizarre. The previous says I can. See, like the previous said that I could.
Attempting.
Arc lance? Yeah, too small. I know, right? I can reload to reset it. Okay, I might actually have to reload to reset the shrink effect. Because something funky is happening with the targeting. So let's just reload. Oh yeah, he's actually sustained, you're right. It's just hard to see when he's small. Yeah, it's hard to see when he's shrunk. Well, we reset it anyway. I guess I'll just overwatch all around him.
No one will cross.
Okay, we'll just overwatch then. It's fine.
Got it covered. Bestätigt, Überwachung läuft.
Annoying bastard. Is he gonna jump again? Nope. Bye-bye.
Ziel
That
ausgeschaltet.
transmitter
We're done.
is free. Good work, Commander.
Go us.
Citizens should be aware that due to
You know, we should actually run some bets. What's going to come out first, or even get announced first, Half-Life 3 or XCOM 3? Because there are some seemingly legit rumors that Half-Life 3 is being worked on. I mean, there were a lot of rumors in the past, but there were seemingly a lot more legitimate ones in the last few months. So I wouldn't be shocked if that got announced before XCOM 3. I'm looking forward to Mars Tactics. Yeah, I might check that out. Also Menace later this year. Menace is basically on top of my wish list for this year. So, we are taking Hello Bullets. How long do we wait? Yes. As long as it takes, I guess. Oh yeah, that's from above. Nice. That's what I needed. Alright. 35 supplies. 1 Elerium crystal. And we countered advanced sectoid genetics. A fear of the chosen, okay. Let's continue then. A bond training 1 day. We are building the shadow chamber, need 15 more days for that. So, let's do Elerium. We do have a lot. We could do the vest actually.
Your reputation is spreading beyond.
Okay, alloys will expire, but we have over 200, so that's not really a big deal. Let's do the vest, that might be something useful.
On a show.
Oh yeah, there's also the supply mission. Right, I guess we can do that.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
Some Elerium might still be useful, and more supplies are always useful. So let's do this. Wilderness, okay. So... we need some people with good mobility. So probably Bear for this one, he has 19 mobility. And we can grab Unstable, that's fine. I don't exactly have that many options for this. Okay, let's grab Saitani. We can get Lenny. Greg. Okay, Greg. And maybe Nate. Okay, that should be fine. You will grab the pistol. Who's gonna use the serpent suit? And that would be Saitani. Proper armor for everyone. Alright. Alien medkit. Oh yeah, actually, Nate should be using the medkit. Here you go. Hold up, do we have autoloaders? Okay, superior stock, superior repeater. These are both good. I do have an advanced autoloader, but plus 3 crit damage for the sniper is definitely good. So let's stick with that. Okay, what else? Right, Knight has combat presence. Bear will probably run around to get the crates, so let's give him stainless plate. Make him more tanky. I might even give him his own medkit here. Yeah, let's give him a medkit. And that one heals for a little bit more in one go. Just doesn't have as many charges. Okay. Right, Requiem rifle, obviously. What else? Viper rounds. Battle scanner might be useful. And the flashbang. Alright. Smoke. Okay, smoke is fine. Alright, how about some PCSs? I don't really have a lot of them available here. Yeah. We do have basic hacking, but I don't really need that here. So I'll pass. Okay, that's like fake parkour, I'm not taking that. Revival protocol. Well, we don't need that because we got that through Cauterize. Grazing fire. Armor system. That is kind of nice. +1 armor to the aid protocol target. And repair any shredded armor. Yeah, you're right, you don't need a Gremlin. But I'm keeping the arc thrower here. You're kind of like specialized in both here. Allows your arc thrower's standard stun attack to target and damage mechanical enemies, as well as reducing their defense against hacking attempts, okay? Bonus chance to hit. Okay, bonus chance to hit probably makes sense. I assume that will apply to the special attack from the arc thrower. The phase lance. I don't see why it wouldn't. So let's grab bonus chance to hit. Okay, I guess that's it then. Let's go.
Sky Ranger deploy.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
So this is an optional mission, basically. But we can always use some supplies.
Word is Advent has a resupply operation underway, and it's a perfect opportunity for us to pick up some supplies for ourselves. Once deployed, move to locate the Advent crates and mark them with our transponders. Firebrand will be on standby to airlift the goods. Advent forces are in the process of airlifting a number of supply crates out of this area, and we have an opportunity here to take
Alright, here we are.
ourselves.
I see one crate already.
The crates with transponders. And Firebrand
Let's go get there then.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
I actually have some pretty bad experiences with supply extraction missions on the wilderness maps. Yeah, I had quite a few of them go sideways multiple times.
Rolling out.
Interesting high ground. Yeah, let's maybe not use that. I can't get up here easily, but I can with a grapple, I guess.
Take the high road.
Works for me.
Okay.
Alright, steady weapon, but that means they can't get up here easily either.
Running.
Okay, Bird's mobility is pretty wild.
10-4.
Yeah, sometimes they spawn really far away. And then you get a bunch of enemies between where you spawn and the crates. And you can't always bypass them. And the way to do this, generally speaking, is to position yourself so that you can grab at least 2 crates on the turn you lose concealment on. Or at least you're able to get them quickly. If you lose concealment before you get anywhere close to the crates, that's not going to go very well.
Headed there now.
But sometimes you just can't get there because there are too many enemies on the way. It also depends on the map. Okay, there's some high ground on the left. Good to know.
I'm on the move.
Okay, Overwatch just in case. There's high ground here. Not a very good one though. Okay, do I keep Saitani back here? I will have to evacuate. But it is a nice high ground spot. At least for now. Yeah, let's just keep him here for now. It's fine. So. Okay, I could go here. There's no need though. Yeah, his mobility is more than good enough. Let's stay where we are.
Got it covered.
Okay, they're moving away. That's good. If I can move Bear right next to the crate, that would be ideal. So basically right here. There's another crate in the back, nice. Okay, there are 2 crates on the right side.
Heading there now.
We should be able to get 4 at least. There's one over here, okay. Now we do risk triggering a lot more enemies if I just YOLO over here. But it is an option. So let's move closer. Let's just move as close as we can.
That's affirmative.
Greg could go here. Let's do that. Okay, this is perfect. I'm gonna move Saitani, because he will be too far away from everyone else.
Twice.
I won't be able to evacuate him reliably.
Eyes on the prize.
So we can grab 3 crates on the first turn, I think. I think we can. Alright, Overwatch, just in case. Okay, they're coming back, that's fine. Yeah, we can grab 3 crates on the first turn. Greg can get 1. I can get 4, in fact. Because Barry can get like this one. And there are 3 over here. Okay, turret. Right. I guess now we engage. Yep. So let's shoot them first. Who's gonna do that? Really? No line of sight for Saitani? That's unfortunate. Okay. Need to decide who's not going to move. Lenny probably won't. It's actually not a terrible idea to just stun this guy. Maybe a bit of a weird way to open, but he wouldn't be able to move. Oh yeah, we can also open with a maim, which is an immobilize. Let's do that then. And we missed. Well, so much for that idea. That's actually a really good way to open, because then they're just stuck out of cover.
They've got eyes on me.
Okay. Well, let's grab the crates.
We're picking up a steady signal from the transponder. Firebrand is en route to make the pickup.
Hostiles inbound.
Okay. So, we can grab this one. That's a little bit risky, because I might run into more enemies. But, well, the more crates we get quickly, the better. But we can just grab it on the next turn as well. If it gets marked. Yeah, there are crates back here. Bear could go get those. How do we kill the enemies? And of course the turret doesn't have line of sight. Of course. Pretty decent chance to hit for Greg. Activate to follow up allies' attacks with reaction shots. Okay. I assume we need ammo for that. And activating that uses 2 ammo. Okay, 54%. Well, obviously I can kill them pretty easily, it's just that I'll be moving away from my objective. I'm trying to avoid that. How about we open with Insanity? Okay, yeah, that's a no-brainer. Okay, just disoriented, that's fine. Let's not waste halo bullets. We'll get holo targeting up. And then we can shoot him with Saitani. Nice.
Deflection.
Okay. Yeah, I think I might send Barry in this direction. And then we can overwatch right next to this portal. This is the zone wall. Panic one enemy. Okay, thanks for the reveal, bro. So we know there's a pod over there. So that in theory makes it a little bit safer to go here instead. And then I will also flank the sector. What the heck? Let's do that. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, then we can just shoot the sectoid. Yep. Let's go. Now we need a follow-up to actually kill it. Greg can probably do it. No, I can flank it and then shoot, or I can shoot twice. Who else? Oh yeah, Nate can do it. Sort of. I guess Nate can kill the Shredder.
No problem, boss.
Yeah, let's do that. Alright, no need to use the axe yet. Just running shot. Nice. And then shoot the sectoid.
What am I doing here?
Okay, just got disoriented, but hey, I got a shot off first.
Enemy is still up.
Right, let's just flank him. That's gonna be a guaranteed kill, basically. I don't even need to use my primary weapon. Yeah, I can use a pistol. Bye-bye. Okay, good start, but we need to hurry up. Shrink and Grow does exactly what it sounds like. It's just visual.
My position's been compromised.
I tried to attach some small buffs to it, but it didn't quite work.
For recovery. Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
So it's just visual. For comedic value. And there's quite a lot of that. Okay, so Armor Viper. We know there's a pod like back here. Okay, I'm actually in the range of this one. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, high mobility units are best for this mission. Okay, there's a pod over here, but we were going to run into something eventually.
Good work. Advent's locator is down and our transponder is active. Firebrand will handle the pickup.
Alright. So... we can try Insanity on the Viper. We can just mind control the Viper. Yeah, what the heck? Let's just use Domination on the Viper, why not? It's a pretty good target, and I don't think we'll be staying that long. So, yep. Okay, these guys are pretty far away. And they also have a Rocketeer. So I could grab this crate. I would probably get myself flanked if I did that. Where's Saitani? So... yeah, I don't think I wanted to grapple here. We know there was a pod, like, in the back. Would be pretty bad to get flanked by it.
Seems doable.
Let's just get steady weapon up.
Covering.
One crate got marked, but I don't think I'm getting that one. Now that we know there's a pod over there. Are we in range to shoot anything? Yes, we are, actually. Okay, I think I can kill the Rocketeer. I should be able to. More shielding, nice. Okay, so running shot first. Okay, good. Let's not use up the axe yet, there's no need. He's already irradiated. So that's 7 mobility. Yeah, keep the axe for later.
That is not good.
Yeah, I quite like the Quartermaster. It's not like overpowered, but it's a different playstyle from most other specs. Same reason I really like the Pathfinder. Okay, we got Rusty Bot. We are in range for Arc Thrower. So I could just send him here to give them an extra target. That's an option. We still have a few shots here. So... I can still kill that Rocketeer, but we could also shoot the Trooper.
Seems doable.
I could actually kill the Trooper. I think. Yeah, we could try. Okay, let's actually send a Rusty Bot here.
Oh no, they're shooting at me.
And then we can shoot it. Just need to hit. Yeah, I'm not wasting a hell of bullets for an 89% shot. Just don't miss. You don't need halo bullets if you don't miss, am I right?
Not too shabby.
Okay. So... Lenny? A bit too far away here, so probably Overwatch.
Let's move already.
Okay, Overwatch.
Got it covered.
I think I'll just grab this crate then. I mean, he has the shield, he has 16 health, 1 armor. It's gonna be fine. Like, this guy is irradiated. This is fine. The more crates we get quickly, the better. We should be able to get like 5-6 easily. We basically already got 5.
Advent just airlifted out their first crate.
Oh yeah, Bradford, and we airlifted our 5th. We're winning. Okay, yep, that's the pod we saw earlier, I guess. Maybe that turret will make itself useful. Okay, they have like the Black Ice Codex, okay. And the Praetorian, really? Alright, alright. I mean, I guess this is Force level 12 after all. Yeah, this mission type can escalate really, really quickly. So you have to move fast.
You're going to lose this unit.
Like with this mission in particular, with CI, if you can get like 5-6 crates out of 12, that's a very good outcome.
I should probably move or fight or something. The all too familiar advent.
Okay, a Taipan Fusilier with like 90-something aim. See, suddenly we're fighting like 10 or more enemies all at once, and some pretty nasty ones too. Yeah, maybe it is time to leave. We did get 5 crates now, so if we leave now, that's 5 crates. How many more are in my range? So we could mark this one, that would be 6. You might actually be right. If I stay, I could get like 1 more crate. We are technically in movement range of these, but that would not be very safe to get. The best way to do that would be moving in and then using Inspire. So if I send the Bear all the way here, then give him Inspire with Unstable, then I could move him out. So we could realistically get 2 more crates. But we got 10 enemies, including some pretty nasty ones. Like this Taipan over here. We still got a bunch of guys in the back. It might be best to actually just leave. That way nobody will take any damage at all. It feels greedy staying. Also, I need to move away from this truck because it's about to blow up. I am all over the place. Alright, let's use the turrets first, because there's no reason not to. Yeah, this guy can use the rocket. Not the best chance to hit on most of these. Let's try to hit that rocket trooper on the left. Okay, that didn't do much. We do have our Viper. So I could blow up the Viper, but no, actually we can't do that. But even if I could, I wouldn't, because we need Inspire if we're gonna stay. Wait, I assume a mind-controlled unit cannot mark crates, right? I'm pretty sure they cannot. I'm not 100% sure, but about 99.9%. Okay, we could probably grab the rocket trooper here with the tongue pole. Yeah, if I'm going to stay, then we need to distract them with the Vipers. So, look at all these enemies. Okay, that's a lot of enemies. These are all active too, by the way. Fortunately, they are pretty far away. Okay, Chrysalid Broadmother. They have loot. But yeah, Praetorian Guard with 90 aim. Praetorian Sterilizer, Black Ice Codex, also with a lot though. Okay, so if I'm gonna stay, I'll grab that rocket trooper. Get over here. I heard you like snakes. So, right, I do have the Hydra projector. We could maybe freeze something. I could try to freeze that Taipan. I assume this would go through the window, but it might not. Okay, I don't think the Memebot can mark crates, because the Memebot can interact with the loot, for example. So it might be able to grab the crate. Okay, I don't need to kill the Rocketeer. Where's Nate? Alright, let's stay one more turn then. If things go horribly wrong, I can blame chat, right? That's the plan. That's the plan. If everything's go well, it's all me. If it goes poorly, that's chat's fault. That's how it works, guys. That's how it works. Okay, should be fine to stay on this side, like that pod is on the other side of the map.
Looks like they call in backup. Whatever you say.
Okay. Panic one enemy. Over here, alright, that's fine. The chrysalid panicked. Right, so running shot.
You know that was good.
Then we can still move and use running shot. I can probably kill that biotrooper.
Seems
But yeah, the shot will be random, so... We got 50% chance, I guess, maybe a little bit higher. It's supposed to be a bit more heavily weighted towards the enemy you actually target yourself. Okay, that's fine.
up the armor.
So... where's Bear again? Right here. Okay. Yeah, so the plan is to run in with Bear, mark this crate, and then inspire him. If I'm gonna do that, I might as well use run and gun and shoot this Praetorian. There's no reason not to at that point.
I'm coming for you.
Okay, well, there's no reason not to. I'm sure I'm not gonna regret this. But if we're staying one more turn, we need to mark the crates right now. That is Bear's job. He knew what he's signing up for. Okay, so this is a target-rich environment. Yeah, we're shooting the Praetorian. We're not gonna kill him, but it's gonna be good damage. Okay, there we go. Nice.
It hit the plate.
So now we need Inspire. Right here. I don't need to move first. And that's okay. So probably like here-ish. I might need line of sight here. Okay, this should be fine actually. I'm a little bit worried about that Taipan Fusilier. Yeah. Shame this truck is about to blow up, because this was kind of a good spot, actually. But alas. Alright, well, let's go here. I mean, I could have stayed next to the truck, but I'd rather not. So, Inspire now. On Bear.
We have nothing to
It's not very safe to stay over there. Okay, we're definitely leaving after this one, though. That will be 7 crates, which is pretty good. So this is the spot.
Headed there now.
Okay. And we still got a few things here. I do have flashbang, but I might be a little bit too far away to throw it. And we still got the bot. Right, let's mark this other crate. So we should be able to do it with the bot. I'm pretty sure he can. I mean, he can interact with the load. Okay, he cannot mark the crate. That's rude. So the Mimbot can pick up the load, but can't interact with the crate. That's really rude. Okay, that's really rude. But noted. Well then. So nobody else can really get it, unfortunately. That is unfortunate. Okay, I can hit these things. So let's use the Hydra projector. Maybe we can freeze the Taipan here. That's mostly what I want. Yeah, that's mainly what I want. Just freeze the snake. So let's go. Okay, we did rapture it. Didn't freeze it. It's shooting Bear. Uh-oh. Okay, that's just the shield. Okay. I don't have any gun here. I guess we might as well kill this biotrooper. I can't mark this crate anymore on this turn. So the next best thing to do is to kill the biotrooper, I guess. Yup. Okay, we'll do that then.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, this time I will actually use Halo bullets to get the kill. Because we're not staying much longer.
See that one?
I might just have to leave with 6 crates, but we'll see about that.
Getting it done.
Okay, well... that's pretty much it, I think.
Finally.
We can use Overwatch. But yeah, that's about it.
I'm in position.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're leaving on the next turn. Hopefully Bear will be fine. He does have cover, but there are a lot of enemies. We got 19 active enemies right now. They do have some other targets, but that is a lot of enemies. Okay, looking good so far. Yeah, that's not great. I might have to take care of that codex.
Storm is pretty tough.
Leave Bear alone. Yeah, I think we might have to kill the codex, but we'll see about that. Depends on where I want the evac zone to be.
Incoming over here.
Yeah, I think we're leaving on this next turn. Not worth staying for 1 extra crate. Like 6 versus 7 is not a really big difference. And most other crates are basically on this side of the building. Next to all these enemies.
I'm hit.
Hey, Chutzpah.
That one hurt a little.
Okay, here comes the Purge mech. Yay, more shields.
Projections indicate a flanking maneuver.
Okay, we're good. Ish. Okay. So, Bear. Yeah, this is his movement range. I guess we're just leaving right now. Yeah, we can probably kill an enemy or two on our way out. But we are definitely leaving. It's not worth fighting 19 enemies. Nope. Okay, so evac over here-ish. I'm just checking below move range. Okay, looks good.
Can I get an evac?
Let's go then.
Moving to designated.
Let's go, Bear. You just leave with him right away. Okay, now we can take some shots. Wait, what the heck is an Overwatch? And the Bear didn't trigger that? Okay. Well, nothing phase walk can solve. Right, if I leave right now, we will lose control over the Viper. Not that it matters too much. Okay, I'm gonna kill the shitlings really quick. Or not. Okay, I guess not then. We got a bunch of targets. We can probably kill the rocket trooper. And this guy. This is mostly for extra bits of experience.
Ammo, I'm spent.
That's basically it. I still have the axe. I'm out of ammo on the pistol though. Okay, just throw the axe then. And heck, then I can actually combat presence someone. Like unstable. He could certainly use experience. He's actually getting pretty close. Only 9 more experience away. Okay, one more shot should do the trick. Do we even have one more shot, or is that it? I think that might be it. Oh yeah, Greg. He's out of ammo, but... No, that's fine.
Let's rock. Moving to 5%.
We can still use our rifle.
Can handle that.
There. Extra kill for experience.
Well, how about that?
There you go, and now we can leave. Saitani.
No problem, boss.
Okay, that's everyone. And that's a turret. Yeah, that's the Viper. And we can grab the Mimbot, I guess.
Let's see what it can do.
Yeah, shame the Mimbot could not mark the crate, but oh well.
Efforts on the robot. I suppose that
It's weird that they can get loot, but they can't mark crates, but okay, whatever.
Didn't harm.
We're done. We did get 6, and that's a pretty decent outcome. Oh yeah, and the other bot. Let's get you out as well.
I'll be leaving now.
And that's it.
XCOM operatives are secured.
Should be decent chunk of supplies. Should be like 300 at least, I think. Maybe a bit less.
Officials announced an increase to
Any promotions? Nope. Okay, bear for 6 days. Okay, a bit less than I thought, but 66 alloys, 32 alerium, and more importantly, 57 meld. Honestly, these missions are often worth doing just for the meld, because meld is really valuable. There are a lot of uses for it, and you never really have enough for everything. You will never have enough for everything.
Commander, well done.
Fear of missed shots. Yeah, that's a very troll trait.
This is the voice.
Because not only you miss a shot, but then you panic because you missed a shot.
Our fighters are
Yeah,
giving it
it's like
everything
pouring
they've got
salt
to
in the
take back
wounds.
what is rightfully ours.
Alright, back to the bridge. No active missions at the moment. We got another admin facility coming soon. So... Yeah, hold on.
Research is proceeding as planned.
Maybe I need to do the lead. We only just started plasma rifles, so I might have to switch to the lead. I got no actionable leads right now. And we're about to have a 4th facility. Unless I buy one from the black market. But that's only once per campaign. Okay, we didn't really lose a lot of research time, so let's just switch.
Commander.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch. We need to do the lead research.
Commander, we've already dedicated considerable research.
No, you didn't.
Current
You didn't dedicate shit. Why are you lying to me, Taigan?
you'd prefer. I'll direct our
Okay,
efforts towards
switch.
the new
Why are you lying to me, Taigan?
immediately, Commander. Once we've made progress, I'll send word.
Okay, let's check out the black market, shall we?
Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
Okay, I don't think I want to buy anything right now. When is the next supply drop? 7 days. We'll see what's available in 7 days. Meanwhile, we'll grab the vest.
Avenger plotting new course.
And no, again, it's literally one per campaign. It's not one per cycle. It's literally one for the entirety of your whole game. If you buy it once, you are never getting it again. So I only ever use it for an actual emergency, when you're literally about to lose the whole game. And you don't have an actionable lead. And you will literally lose the game if you don't raid the facility. Okay, we'll probably raid the facility right away because I don't want to have 4 up. Okay, there you go. Whoops, yeah, not that. 3 hours. Also, bond training.
They will suffer in the endless
6 days, that's good.
The Chosen are gonna do whatever
Yeah.
it takes to get to you, Commander.
They're done.
Even if that means
We could do the second one right away.
supporters. We're their
Oh yeah,
only
instant autopsy, I'll take that. How long will that take? Okay, 3 days. Because we're about to have yet another facility, so like, if I destroy one right now, we'll get 3 again, like in basically just a moment. So yeah, let's do the other facility too. And do we wait for this? Alaric. Okay. Improved sniper rifles. I don't really want to wait. Oh yeah, when is the shadow chamber? 13 days. We're not waiting 13 days. Let's just do it right away. While we are still at force level 12.
Force for Sector 13, South Africa.
Okay. By the way, sometimes if you initiate a mission, let's say you build a shadow chamber, right? And you click on a mission to see what kinds of enemies are in that mission. And you're like, okay, that doesn't look too bad, let's go do that one. So you click, you go like set up a squad and start a mission. And then you got completely different enemies inside the mission. Because what actually happened is while you were flying, the force level went up by 1. So the whole enemy list rerolled. And then you run into a much tougher mission than you thought you were running into. Ask me how I know. So definitely something to watch out for if you've been at the same force level for a while. Because it can increase while you're flying to the mission. Alright, so we might have a bunch of Requiem enemies in this one. Probably means I want at least a somewhat decent squad for this. Okay, well, we don't need shredding and shit. Okay. Saitani is a pretty good sniper because he has stationary threat. So let's grab him. We can get Manti. He also has Shredder. Okay. So that should be enough shredding now. 2 more people. Red David and Crispy God should be fine. Okay. So let's give them gear. And keep all the armor. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a new sniper rifle if we're gonna do it like this. I guess that's fine. Not that one. Okay, sure, let's just make one here, that's fine. Ball pump. Okay, weapons look good. We do have advanced autoloader, yeah? Yeah, we do. Okay, that's fine. Axe. So that's weapons, armor, secondaries. We need some med kits. Preferably 2 at least. Here you go. Alright. And there's some ammo. We don't have tracer rounds. So shredders can get that. Here you go. What else? We got a needle rounds. Yeah, Viper rounds, that's fine. A Crispy God can get needle rounds. He has pretty good mobility. Okay, anything else? Flashbang. Alright. Maybe barrel scanner. That might not hurt. And one more vest? Okay, one more vest. And maybe smoke. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, looks good to me. APs, we got 16 on Monty. Oh yeah, ever vigilant. I guess that's kind of a no-brainer. Yup. Here you go. So now we're ready. I really need like more PCSs. I only have a few available here. And I don't think I want to use any right now. Not really. Yeah, not for anyone here at least. And like plus will is also kind of useless. Anyone with super low well in here? Okay, 46 max, 47 max. That is pretty bad. I guess you can grab that then. Okay, let's go then. Should be fine.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
One of our resistance contacts tipped us to an alien facility apparently conducting research tied to the Avatar project. We're moving in to take out the site and do whatever we can to slow their progress. Approach the designated target position and place the X.
So, here we are.
Then move to the evac point for immediate extraction. Once you're clear, we'll make sure that facility is out of commission.
There's the objective.
1-5. Target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position and place the X4 charge.
Let's go scout ahead then.
Moving to position.
Okay. Maybe we can... Oops! That was a bit of a misclick, but it's fine.
Location confirmed.
Maybe we can get pretty close there. This is kind of an interesting map for this. But alright.
10-4.
We got a little bit of high ground on the left. So I'll probably set up over there.
Roger that.
Okay, we'll set up over here. Yeah, we might be able to just ninja the objective and leave. Because we can't get corpses from this mission anyway. Depends on what kinds of enemies we'll have in here. Okay, so let's set up the snipers on the high ground. Obviously. There you go. Get steady weapon up. Okay. Let's find some enemies. Oh yeah, we have immunize right now on Monty. That's gonna be really useful. Wait, what? Oh yeah, the tyrant guy. That might actually make this mission pretty useful, pretty easy. Because, like, he replaces a whole pod like any normal ruler, I assume. So that's really useful. From our point of view. At least I assume he does, because all rulers do that. Here's also a little bit of high ground. Okay, sure, let's set up over there. Yeah, okay, sure, that's fine.
Got it covered. I'm on it.
Alright. Oh, we have this annoying low ground in the middle. Right, right. Yeah, but I know this map. This can be really annoying for a fight. Yeah, this can be really, really annoying. So might be best to just engage from over here. I probably wanted to move my snipers over here, because we'll be too far away from the action.
I'm all over it.
Yeah, we'll be too far away. Let's just move over to that building. Yep. We can just grapple up on the next turn.
In position.
There's no huge rush. We can throw a battle scanner to see if there's anything else inside. Yep, there is indeed. A whole bunch of stuff. Okay, why are they standing in a circle? It doesn't look too bad, like for Force Level 12, actually doesn't look that bad.
I'm on the move.
Yeah, this kind of map is really annoying, actually. But since we have immunize, we could potentially do this pretty easily. I can just give somebody immunize, send them to plant explosives, and then leave. Bit of a cheesy way to do it, but hey, it works. It should work pretty damn well, even. That would be a very cheesy way of doing it.
No need to ask twice.
Okay, well, let's set up on the high ground here.
Got eyes on hostiles.
Okay, and yeah, more stuff down here. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Moving out.
Well, do I need line of sight or range to use this? Okay, definitely not range. Okay, I can't see them anymore, so let's be careful how we move up. It might still not be quite safe to go up like this. But I need to go up. Okay, we're good. So how do I get in? I guess this way? It seems like it. Okay, well I can't jump through this window. So we need to go this way. Yeah, I think that's still the plan.
Headed there now. We've got a hostile squad here.
We'll just use immunize, move in, and then get out. His mobility might not be quite good in... Okay, maybe it's fine. 15 mobility. So pretty good mobility, I think he can do it. Okay, I don't need line of sight. So... we might get revealed because of this turret on the next turn. So let's be prepared for that happening. Yeah, let's be prepared for that happening. So back up a little bit. And I guess Overwatch for everyone.
Scanning.
I give it about 80% chance we'll get revealed when the turret spawns.
Scanning.
Probably more than that. Wait, he's actually regenerating slowly. Yep. Did they not see the turret? They must be just out of range. Okay. Oh wait, we have an enemy turret coming now too. Okay, alright. Wait, where did it spawn? Did it actually spawn? I assume it did. I'm not sure what happened with that, but okay. Okay, I'm not sure what happened with that. So I guess we just do this. Oh, come on! Bro. I'm just outside of blow move range. I can get a little bit closer. If they don't move, they will not see me. This is still doable with Immunize, but it would be easier if I could move in with the blow move. Yeah, I was like one movement outside of range. That is very unfortunate. Okay, well, let's move in.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target.
Yes, we know Bradford. That's why we're here. Okay, let's wait one more turn. Hopefully I'm not going to regret that. We can still move Manti back. They were so close to seeing Manti. 2 more tiles and they would have seen him. So, let's make sure we can actually use Immunize here. Okay, we can. Man, that's so good. When you don't even need line of sight or range. Maybe a bit too good.
Enemy sighted.
Okay, even more enemies. Oh, there's the missile turret, right, so it was here, I just didn't see it. How did nobody here on the roof see it? Because of the tree. Really? Not a single person in the roof, on the roof, has line of sight to the turret. Not one. The tree is blocking line of sight for all of them. That is wild. Okay, that is actually pretty wild. But okay. Do we still move? Can't move through here. I should be... okay, then we will definitely get revealed.
Inbound.
Okay, this spot is pretty far away. I could move back here. Well... or just stay here and Overwatch. I don't want to pull the entire map, but it's probably going to happen anyway. Yeah, if I go here, I will still be in line of sight of that mutant over there. I can't really go anywhere else. Like, I could go here. Yeah, like, my options are kind of limited where to go. Yeah. Somebody would have to open this gate. I don't really want to do that. I could, but I don't want to give up my high ground. Alright, whatever. We'll just stay over here. I think that's fine. I hope that's fine. Okay, Overwatch for everyone. Also for you. This should be interesting. Alright, let's go.
Roger.
Let's go indeed. This is definitely a bit of a high-risk play. Yeah, now we're basically committed to doing it this way. Because I'm going to pull literally the entire map. So we're committed to doing it this way. But now the meme bot is basically forcing me to lose concealment. Okay, let's go. Let's kill some of them. Always good experience. We can't see what's going on, but we killed something. Advanced Destroyer Commando. Yeah, we're going to pull literally the entire map. Okay, looking good. More. Nice. Almost everyone hit.
I'm gonna need support here.
Yeah, don't get killed, bro. Yeah, that's pretty bad if he gets knocked out. Would prefer if that didn't happen.
Advent forces on the ground.
Yeah, the most normal facility mission. Oh, nice, panicked. How many enemies is this gonna be? Probably like 20 something. Like 25 or more. I think it's gonna be more than 20. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more than 20. Nice shot.
How many is that now?
And another one. Alright.
Armor still holding.
Okay. Wait, are you gonna shoot me, like, right now? Are you kidding me? Why did he still do that, even though it wasn't my turn yet? Really? Hey, well, there you go. I think we're kind of dead here. Yeah, we're kind of dead here. He shouldn't have done that on his turn there. That should not have happened there. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, that's pretty bad. I might just have to leave like this. Okay, well, let's immunize, because that's still the plan. We will plant the explosives. Oh, I think something caused his reaction. Yeah, something must have caused an extra reaction from him.
Let's do this.
Alright, move in, plant explosives. Because he should not have gotten a turn there.
Menace 1-5.
Okay.
Status confirmed. X4 charges are armed. Move to the
Yeah, so we will take no damage from anything here. We can just stand somewhere in the open. But I don't need to actually get out on the next turn.
Already.
I don't think I'm gonna get any of these people out. Yeah, probably not. The bot is too far away. Also, one person is literally in the air. This is bugged out. I had this happen before. When this happens, like, you literally cannot pick up the corpse, the body. Yeah, I'm not in blow mob range, so I can't really get them. Manti can't get them. So, yeah, I think that's that for them. I need to evacuate Manti. Also, I need to make sure that the Devil will be in the dashing range of the evac on the next turn. So I need to just kind of evaluate that visually, which can be a little bit tricky. Okay, so, well, I can move in this direction. Shame the bot didn't spawn a bit closer. But yeah, he should not have received a turn on the same turn he got activated on. That should not have happened. So if I pop the evac somewhere closer to here, I might get a chance to get like 1 or 2 people out. But then Red Devil might not be close enough to run out. And there's no guarantee I will actually be able to do that. He definitely can't run like this far. He will not be able to run that far. I can't see his movement preview, can I? Yeah, this is just for the enemies. This is where I could use movement preview for like my actual friendly unit. You know, for the next turn. But that's actually not how this tool works. Well, I can spawn it somewhere behind cover, but it's not like that's gonna matter too much.
Can I get an evac here?
Wait, I assume I will still have immunize if Manti leaves. I don't know if that's how it works, but if he doesn't leave, he's gonna die. Okay. I think we'll only get 2 people out of here, because I don't really have any way to get them out. We do have a flashbang. They are like super spread out. I could also dash. Yeah, there's like no cover left here. There's cover here. Okay, let's dash into this full cover with the bot. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, and I already planned to remove this mod for the future, because I haven't really been that impressed by it, and it has some gear that's probably a bit too strong. But now that this guy is bugging out with a little ruler rework, then I'm definitely getting rid of it. He might actually not be working properly with the little ruler rework config, because I'm using that. Okay, if the Mimbad survives, the thing is, it probably doesn't have enough movement. We'll see. Now we can move the evac, but there's a cooldown on it. Not sure what the cooldown is, because that's like a pretty niche case scenario. But you can move your evac after a few turns. Nice!
You see that? I think I need some help.
Wait, seriously? Okay, he doesn't have immunize anymore. Even though I gave it to him. I guess it's because Manti left? Yeah, so he's gonna die. He's actually gonna die. Well, maybe he won't, but now he definitely can run out. Yeah, he lost immunize because Manti left. I assume that's what happened, even though there was no indication that it happened. Because usually you can see the buff disappearing, but that didn't happen here. There was no, like, info.
They've chosen me?
Wait, maybe he's still immunized, but just that one skill ignored it. I don't know anymore. There were some cases in the past where there was a skill that was supposed to make you immune to damage, but there were some special instances of damage that you were not immune to. Well, now it expired, so now it's too late. But yeah, I can't get out because I'm like not in range anymore. I can like jump down, but he's gonna be dead. Also, you can't use the corpse preview on a non-XCOM unit. Which is also a bit of a niche case, but you literally can't use it. Like, see? Like, I can't use it. And these corpse locations can be a bit misleading sometimes. Well, I can get like one person out, but I think this is the campaign restart anyway. I did want to make some changes, which I can't do without a restart. Among them getting rid of the Giga Stronghold. Because after I spent 8 hours doing the Stronghold yesterday, I mean, it was a nice challenge and all that, but I really don't want to spend 8 hours every time I need to do the Stronghold. That's too much. That's actually too much. I had to kill over 200 enemies in that mission. Like, it literally took 8 hours of non-stop play. I had a massive headache towards the end of it. Yeah, I killed almost over 200 enemies in one mission there. And again, it took 8 hours. 7.5. Okay, well, this suppression might kill me anyway, so...
Do you see them attacking me? They're firing.
Okay, alright.
If I were human, I'd already be dead by now.
It didn't. Okay, can I grab one guy? And I'm not in range of the evac. Yeah, I guess we're basically done. But that was a bug. Like, that was definitely a bug. The ruler is not supposed to get a free action the moment you activate him. That is never how it worked. That is never how it was supposed to work. I mean, imagine that's how it worked. The moment you trigger a ruler, he gets a free action. Like, that's not how it's ever supposed to work. That is a bug. Yep, I can't get out. I'm too far away. I don't think there's any reward that you don't already get from the other corpses, so I'm pretty sure that's a no. Well, hey, we did blow up the facility. Now, the only problem with running two fairly distinct mod lists, because now I'm gonna have multiple mods that will be on one list but not on the other, is that it increases the possibility of something going terribly wrong. And this specific mod for the strongholds, you cannot enable or disable that mod mid-campaign. Although, I suppose in my main campaign it doesn't matter anymore, because I just killed all 3 chosen now. So I have no need to ever go to the stronghold again.
Yes, waste your efforts on the robot. I want another.
Yeah, I think, like, actually everyone is gonna die here because of a bug.
Fire over here.
Still got the turret. I mean, they're not done moving yet, so... This is still Advent's turn. They will probably mostly shoot the turret first, but it's about to go down. Yep, he's about to die, probably. Yep, stunned. He's dead. Now he's stunned for the entire turn. Maybe they will all miss him. And I did actually spend quite a bit setting up the ruler mod, because I had multiple problems in the past with the config not working. I went through like 4 different iterations and changes before I actually got it to work properly. Okay, I mean, he's not dead, but he can't get out because he's completely blocked by enemies. So, like, he literally can't move. He's totally surrounded by enemies. So, I mean, I literally can't get out of here.
Easy now, soldier.
I have never seen this guy hit with a melee. He always misses no matter what. And we're talking like more than 10 misses now, if not 20. That might be bugged out too. I have literally never seen him hit even one single time. Okay, now he did. That's actually the first time I've seen him do that.
Confirmed. X4 charges detonating.
Well, we did destroy the facility,
My work is more important.
but yeah, I think we're gonna change this models a little bit.
And despite the destruction,
I might have to go back to testing the lethal ruler rework mode. I wonder if it got an update recently. Let me check. Something got fucked up with my config. No, the last time it was updated was in September 2024. So I don't know why it's suddenly not working correctly. That is weird. Wait, what? How is he not dead? Oh yeah, that's Manti, right.
The destruction of this facility marks an important step towards the
Anyway, yeah, that's basically the end of this campaign.
project, Commander. Your team is to be commander.
I think I have one single person with shredding left on my roster now. Maybe 2. I got basically no shredding on my roster now. So I basically won't be able to reliably kill any heavily armored enemies. I already had like an extreme shortage here. I think we had 4 people total, and we just lost 3 of them, I think. But yeah, I don't want to I don't want to disable the stronghold mod, so I cannot do that without a new campaign. And we probably wanted to disable, well, everything I was testing here, probably except the melee classes. They were pretty fun. But like I said, after doing that mission yesterday, and you'll see it on YouTube, yeah, I don't really want to use this mod anymore in the future. It was a good challenge, but I can legit tell you, that mission yesterday almost made me like want to stop playing XCOM. Mostly because of like how insanely long and tedious it was. On top of like some of the crashes. Like the fact I spent over 3 hours doing part 1, and then I lost all of the experience I got from it. Like imagine you spent 3 hours doing a mission, you killed over 100 enemies, and then you had to give up all of the experience you got from it. And then I had to spend another over 3 hours, almost 3 hours, doing the second part. And I couldn't really stop during the second part, because if I stopped during the second part, I was worried I will have the exact same problem with every single crash from that mission, with every single save from that mission crashing. So like I felt I had to finish it. So I spent basically all day on that yesterday. the final enemy count was over 200. So it was a good challenge to do it once, and I'm glad I did it. I have the videos, and that was with the Giga Chosen too, not just the Giga Stronghold. But I really don't want to do that 3 times per campaign. No way. No shot I'm doing that 3 times per campaign. And unfortunately that mod cannot be disabled mid-campaign, so we have to start a new one. But yeah, after like this squad wipe, I think this one's kind of over. I would have to somehow get like new people with shredding, with like high rank, good aim. It's gonna be too annoying. And not quite sure how I'm gonna do that on YouTube's end, because I don't want like a new campaign to be like on the same stream with the old one, because that's kind of weird. I guess this is where we arrive at the problem with streaming or restreaming on YouTube. It's going to be super confusing if I do Gatecrasher in the same exact stream over there. So I really don't want to do that. And setting up a new one will take me like a bunch of time right now. But I don't want to end today's stream yet. I could also not restream over there. But then if I don't restream, like I started originally with this one, then like I get 10 questions a day like why I'm not restreaming on YouTube. In the past, I literally like didn't stream for a while because of this at all. Because I couldn't figure out how to solve this problem. Like, I feel like there's literally no solution to this problem. So my solution was basically not streaming at all for a while I tried to figure out like how to make it work. Hey, thanks for the anonymous sub gifts, appreciate it. Fireworks for everyone. Okay, so let me cut the stream on YouTube. Cause yeah, this is basically gonna be the end here. We're gonna gate crash. I mean, I could continue, but I really want to redo this mod list a little bit. And again, I can't do that with without a restart. It will completely break things if I disable some of these mods. So I'm gonna cut it on YouTube here. So thanks everyone on YouTube for watching. Obviously we will be doing more XCOM stuff. The other campaign is still like happening. That's in separate videos, in a separate playlist. This is just the Twitch integration campaign. So yeah, I'm gonna cut the stream on YouTube now. And